Uttar India, born on June 23, 1912 in London. His parents were on home leave. When he was only one, his parents went back to India for a few years and handed him and his older brother off to a retired army colonel and his wife to be raised in a seaside town on the south coast of England. I am no child psychologist, his brother John later noted. I'm assured that it is a bad thing for an infant in arms to be uprooted into a strange environment. When his mother returned, Alan lived with her for a few years and then, at age 13, was sent to boarding school. He rode there on his bicycle, taking 2 days to cover more than 60 miles alone. There was a lonely intensity to him, reflected in his love of long-distance running and biking. He also had a trait so common among innovators that was charmingly described by his biographer Andrew Hodges. Alan was slow to learn that indistinct line that separated initiative from disobedience. In a poignant memoir, his mother described the son whom she doted upon. Alan was broad, strongly built, and tall, with a square, determined jaw and unruly brown hair. His deep-set, clear blue eyes were his most remarkable feature. The short, slightly retroussé nose and humorous lines of his mouth gave him a youthful, sometimes a childlike appearance. So much so that in his late 30s he was still at times mistaken for an undergraduate. In dress and habits he tended to be slovenly. His hair was usually too long, with an overhanging lock which he would toss back with a jerk of his head. He could be abstracted and dreamy, absorbed in his own thoughts, which on occasion made him seem unsociable. There were times when his shyness led him into extreme gaucherie. Indeed, he surmised that the seclusion of a medieval monastery would have suited him very well. At the boarding school, Sherborne, he realized that he was homosexual. He became infatuated with a fair-haired, slender schoolmate, Christopher Morecambe, with whom he studied math and discussed philosophy. But in the winter, before he was to graduate, Morecambe suddenly died of tuberculosis. Turing would later write Morecambe's mother, "I simply worshipped the ground he trod on, a thing which I did not make much attempt to disguise, I'm sorry to say." In a letter to his own mother, Turing seemed to take refuge in his faith. "I feel that I shall meet Morecambe again somewhere, and that there will be work for us to do together there, as I believe there was for us to do here. Now that I am left to do it alone, I must not let him down. If I succeed, I shall be more fit to join his company than I am now." But the tragedy ended up eroding Turing's religious faith. It also turned him even more inward, and he never again found it easy to forge intimate relationships. His housemaster